bit to mention a few things. I brought to you a message of condolence from His Grace Stephen Ameo, Archbishop of Juba. So he also rang me some days ago. He said, pass my greetings and condolences to the people of Tori Diocese in general, and particularly to the people of Riwoto, and more particularly to St. Patrick Fathers. And of course, I remember our gathering like this reminds me of one thing. Somebody one day, somewhere, people were celebrating a funeral like this. So people were excited and many things were presented. The place was well prepared. So he said, what is happening here? People said somebody died. That's why they are celebrating his life. He said, how I wish when I die, my death is celebrated like that. Of course, all of us, we wish that when we die, at least people should celebrate as well. But there is one thing that comes in mind usually. People don't celebrate those who fail to touch their lives. Human being is very funny. When you touch someone's life, he celebrates you. But if you don't touch someone's life, you just pass like somebody once upon a time was there. So that's why for the team, today all of us gathered here because we cherish him very much. And even all the children who came here, they presented things that come from their heart, not something that came from their mind. They felt the need, they felt the touch of the life of Saint of Father Tim. I hope he becomes a saint. They celebrate the life of Father Tim. And so the other thing I would like to say also, last time when went to not Narus, to Nakuru, of course representing also the faithful of Torit. In the biography of Father Tim, when they were reading, they said, Father Tim, because people here in Narus, in Riwoto, were saying, Father Tim has brought us light. And then Father Tim said also, when he came to Riwoto, people of Riwoto gave him light. So everybody's saying the other one gave him light. So by that, Tim was meaning one thing, was meaning that when he came here, he got a conducive environment and atmosphere, which helped him also to grow, which helped him to do much. So which refers that without our contribution, if we were not to stand with Father Tim, we wouldn't have done what we are celebrating today. So which means that we also have something to do. We are also capable of doing something. So we should not always, as the governor has just mentioned, I think that's the right thing. When you rely on somebody solely, when that person is not there, then usually we begin to regret. So that's why I would like to encourage our people. Surely, the church will do its part, or the St. Patrick brothers or fathers will do their part. But if we don't involve ourselves in that, it's nothing. So that's why our community, I think the time has come for us also to put our hands into what is expected to be done. And also the other thing I would like to mention, surely when for the team I met him for some times. I met him in 2018 when I came for the death of my father. He was very happy when he saw me because he said, I went to him, I presented myself. I said, I'm Father Emmanuel Bernardino Lowii. So he said, are you from which tribe? I said, from Taposa. Ah, he was so happy. He said, it means our mission is not in vain. So if we have from Taposa also people coming up to take over the responsibility, now I know that we're in the right path. And again, when we met in Centenary in Torit, also he said, was because I met him, and by then I was appointed already as Bishop of Torit Diocese. So when he met me, he said, my son, I'm very proud of you. Now, you are not going to rely much on me. Since now you are coming up, so your people, you need also to support, to be part of the mission of your people. When I was ordained, And 2 or 3 weeks before his death, he called me twice. He said, "When are you coming down here?" I said, "I'm still planning my program. I will come soon." And again he called. I hope you're coming soon. I said, "I will be coming." So when he heard the message that he passed away, for me it was a shock. Because he was saying, "I have other things to share with you." That was what he was saying. "I had something to share with you." So when he died, then I was wondering. I said, "I wish if I were to go earlier before his death." But of course, seeing the mission, the work he has done, I was able at least to take one thing in mind. That maybe he was saying, "Come down, we plan even better to improve our service for people." That's what I had in mind. So that's why, my dear brothers and sisters, we are here. I think all of us have something to do. Surely the church is always serve, but we need also your contribution. And all of us, we admire other team. But the world today doesn't need admirers. It's not enough to admire somebody. When you admire somebody, try also to imitate him. Usually people will admire, we don't admire somebody. "Oh, it's very good," and finish. Usually everywhere you find people who admire others, they try to imitate. They try to say, "Okay, I want to be like Mr. So. I want to do also something like this." So we keep on everything going up. For me, I admire him, but I want also to imitate him. So with these few words, I would like to thank all of you. I know all our hearts are broken. I know our tears, the eyes is full with our tears. So that's nature of life. We cannot forget him. But let's just begin from here to go forward, remembering always what he has done. And also putting in mind that one day our day will come. So before our day comes, do something, contribute something, be that of change, part of the change we're expected to be. And we should not expect somebody else to do. Do according to your level. If everybody does according to his standard or level, the little you have, do it well. The church also does well. The government does well. So the little we do together, we can contribute to doing something great. So lastly, I would like also to tell you that, of course, Father Tim was the parish priest of this parish. His absence will not mean that we have to leave the seat open or vacuum. You know, sometimes a vacuum place is a disaster. When there is nobody responsible, everybody will do everything. And it may not be true. So I would like to announce to you that the appointment of the new parish priest of Rewater is Reverend Father Blessed Agenbi. So Father Blessed will take from here. We shall go ahead, but we need your support with him. You know, he's still young. He needs your support. So let's put our hands together. Surely, I'm sure as you have done with Father Team, you will do also with him, and will keep up the change going ahead. So once again, thank you very much. May God bless each one of us. And even though we are weeping with all the difficult situation, let's carry on hope, because only hope helps us to go ahead. So thank you very much.